Alrighty, hello. Hope you're all doing well today, and hope you're ready to jump back into our Kobold campaign where the Empire is dead. And we pretty much have free reign to go in any direction that we want, barring all of Cannor joining a coalition against us, which would be a problem. But we will continue to just expand bit by bit. We have to be careful about the small country. We don't want the Halflings to get their independence from us. That would be rather unfortunate. So we just take 4 provinces there at a time, and otherwise we just keep beating people up for money. We have made thousands upon thousands, probably tens of thousands of ducats from just beating people up. Our neighbors, Laurent, Durand, Bpec. It's great. It's great. We got so much money, and we are doing fantastic. Hello, Alexander the Great, Moffle, CBK, Weapon of Space, Zarduck. Hope you're all doing well today. I still need to load the game. I am running behind schedule today. Woke up a little bit late. El Bozo move. As this is a cool stream, want to show us the types of dragons poster in the back. Oh, that one. I don't know. I just found this online and I thought it was cool. It's just got Dargans on it. I don't know what you want me to say. You got your stereotypical Dargan. You got your Basilisk Dargan. You got your Skyrim Dargan. You got your cute little Dargan. I don't know what the hell a Dragonette is. I don't know. I've never even heard about those. Love Jamus, thank you. You gotta be comfy when you stream, you know. I should turn off the music. Otherwise you're gonna get multiple music, so ain't nobody want that. What else we have? Arctic Dragon, which apparently, according to this, is different than a regular dragon, which I don't know. I don't know about that one. And then you have Asian Dragon. It just sounds like a dragon. I know what they're saying, but like, all right. And then you have one that's called a Sea Orc. So I'm not sure about all of these, but I thought it was cool. And it's like made out of tin. Dragon D's nuts. Nope, that's not on here. Sorry, not real. Two depicts it from D&D. Yeah, I think the red dragon is. It's an older version of Durand. I don't know what the other one is though. All right, let's go ahead and make sure that we are getting loaded into the game. The Basilisk and Quetzal are from the 3rd. That would make sense why I don't know it then. That would make some amount of sense. All right, let's switch over here. All right, so we are Kobildzan. We are cool and awesome and super cool. We have just dismantled the Empire, so no more Empire. It go bye-bye. I don't want to keep dealing with it. I'm hoping that it consolidates a little bit more so there's less tags to joining coalitions against me. That would be the hope, the desire. We could take Diplotech here. Is there any reason not to? I mean, technically, we don't have printing press yet. I suppose we could develop it a little bit more, but we could also just let it spread. Nah. Let's just take tech. Get that trade efficiency. It's almost time to take the next tech, too. 3 years. So we gotta make sure that we save up our mill points so we can actually do that. Sorry, I'm... got, like, sand in my eyes or something. We are the kobolds. Do not resist. You will be assimilated. Glory to dragons. Yes. Is Grombar likely to fall apart? No. There's no one that's going to threaten Grombar now except for me. So we'll have to take them apart on our own, unfortunately. Okay, we are sitting on Gawed's border. Is that because I was going to go to war with them? Yes, it is. Yes, it absolutely is. We will do Monstrous Conquest because it is the best best CB for us to use to punch them for money and resources, and we're right in. We are not even hesitating. There is no reason. We have got things to conquer and places to be. I do see Vertesk's army here drilling, so we're gonna see if we can wipe them. Oh, they got away. Darn. Well played. Well played. Provinces want more autonomy, and Saxon-Zold isn't. Wait. Saxon-Zold. Which one is that? I don't want to spend the military points on that. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot to try and snag Vertesk's army, but we missed our opportunity. We definitely want to get Ulair out of this war quickly because they have that war wizard that I don't want to deal with. Oh, hey, they're attacking me in the north. Yeah. Rude, might I just add. Very, very rude to attack my troops like that. Just rebuild them. We got more kobolds where that came from. We're not worried. Okay. I'm not sure what you're doing, but I guess you move over here. Hey, Razor. How you doing? Hopefully we got a cool event. Just ran the Empire, not just tooltip. Say you did it. Yay, some long lines of Shatter the Dove Throne. Yeah, but hey, they're dead, and that is what matters. That is what matters. We have 50% faster recruitments, so yeah, our troops are going to be here real quick. Like, there we go. They're already recruited, and now we can go kill these Vertesk troops. There we go. Gowetin has fallen. And I guess you take a step up here. No stack wipe, but that's all right. It's all right. You've got 16,000 troops. Can I cut you off? Maybe. Maybe. You lair. I want a long truce with you, preferably. War reps, money, transfer your trade power, get rid of your alliance with Westham. And with Astaire, I guess. Sure. Sure. That's fine. Not anything crazy. Go ahead and reinforce this. There we go. Yep. You move to the next siege. You guys get all this occupied. Who am I at war with exactly? Okay. Can I call a Grombar into this? No, because they have a truce because of the League War. Now that is unfortunate, because I would like to make sure that Grombar can't take anything in here. Are they going to attack me again? Surely they wouldn't do that. Surely they wouldn't do that. Moving to 2 stacks instead. Consort can become a general. Hey, look, surely they wouldn't do that, he says. Surely they wouldn't do that. And then they did. And then they, in fact, did do that. Which, might I add, is very rude. Oh, and we're no longer monstrous. Okay. I can get 2,000 crowns. Sure. I like money. Am I actually making 53 ducats a month? I'm making 18 ducats from looting, so that helps. That definitely helps our economy, without a doubt. Looting all that still. You go in, you reinforce. Reinforce a little fast. I forgot that we have such high movement speed. Gotta be a little bit more careful when reinforcing. Don't take that fight. Now go take that fight. Just wipe these troops. It's 47 war score. What do I want? Obviously, I want max money and war reps. I could humiliate here to get power projection over 100. Or I could continue to take some land. Aggressive expansion is looking okay. I need this state, right? For a mission. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to pull off the whole state. No, we can definitely pull that off. That's totally fine. Yeah. That's totally fine. So that's the peace deal. Nice and short, to the point. I could take more, but there are other people that I need to take land from, so we're gonna have to be content with not mega blobbing here. We have to be smart. Source of income, pillaging. I mean, hey, if it works, right? Go to Rye Castle, unless they're willing to peace out. They are, but I'd rather separate peace out Vertesk, to be honest with you. Get that money and war reps going from them. Sounds really nice. So maybe just hold on for a second here. General's dead. You have a lot of cores here. We could vassalize them and start asking Grombar to return cores. Now that we're not monstrous. The problem is, they're not gonna be... Well, we can keep them loyal. We can keep them loyal. It's fine. Like, they're gonna have 10% additional unrest, or liberty desire, and they're gonna have more because we have -1 Diplo rep, and they get more liberty desire from development. Never mind. No, we just can't do subjects. We just can't do subject. He's not gonna be loyal. It's just not gonna happen. Even with Diplo ideas here, I don't think we can keep him loyal. And even if we could, it'd be hard to integrate him. Seems like a reach. Nice. Nice Anbennar joke. Love it. Yeah, you get the 3 siege general. Go for the next spot. You go start looting this. Probably need Diplo in court just to keep him loyal. Yeah, I don't think it's even worth trying. Don't think it's even worth trying. I gotta be more careful with attrition. It's my warm-up war, right? Who's my next target? Looking like it's Durand. Yeah, let's start building a spy network here. And get back to improving relations with everybody. We stopped doing that because we're waiting for the League War. Okay, this should be a wipe. Or not. Or not. I didn't want to wipe those troops anyways. Oh, never mind, we got them. I did want to wipe those troops. That's right. That's right. Money and war reps. It's fine. That's all I need from you. Okay. And then go wed. Simple peace deal. Thank you very much. All right. Now this gives us claims, right? Yeah, claim on the Goed area. So we'll hold off there. I'm clicking that. There we go. Start to core that all up. Sell Maldor separatists. You go deal with them. You guys make your way down to the border with Durand. Well, I don't know how much we're going to take necessarily, but we'll see. We'll see. Get that to level 2. I would like to get more control over this node. And I mean, if I could just get the Red Glades to stop freaking stealing my trade, I'd make even more money. And I like making money. I don't want them to take my monies. It's mine. Hence the my money part. Hey, Blackout. Yeah, Bpec killed Rubyhold a while ago. They didn't really get any AE for it. Because they're a different religion, a different culture than everyone around them. So everybody's like, no, we don't care. And they just, you know, killed the dwarves. Well, they didn't kill the dwarves. The dwarves are still there, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Did I lose my government reform or something? No? Okay. I guess our stacks are just getting larger, so we're taking more attrition, so I'll have to be careful when it comes to that. We can run with 2010 stacks to siege. And then we can just have like these 20 guys here for reinforcements or send them in when we're about to engage in a fight. That way we take less attrition. Probably better off that way. Here is tech time. Can wait for the year tick though. And then we can upgrade our forts to level 4, which is pretty cool. You have these two provinces, which apparently have precursor relics. All right, cool. Those are worth a lot. What do you do with that money anyways? I'm saving it so I can build all my forts. But we have thrown some money down the hole. We're up to impoverished. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. We're about to get some rebels, so let's get into position to deal with them. Now, the farther out into Gwed we go, down here in the south, the worse off it actually is for defending. Because it's all grasslands. So we may want to attack Vertesk to take Vertesk itself. And then grab Arca Purvar off of Arbrand and then Great March, so we can keep extending our fort line out. This is very difficult to defend. Not that I need to defend it necessarily, but we could just ignore it, but I'd rather not do that. Okay, level 4 forts. Yeah, just upgrade this one. It's fine. I'd rather it be out here, but I don't want to develop for it. Guys, if someone's sieging us down, we're already in trouble. That's just straight up the way it is. Upgrade the Viz walls, upgrade you, and upgrade you. Yeah? Don't think we need a fort anywhere else. I think that's good. Covers it up. Will we convert or remove elves? Well, we're allied to Ibavar right now, so we can't remove elves. They wouldn't appreciate that very much. But at some point, there will not be elves there, one way or another. Okay, push humans, right. Governing capacity, we are doing fine on. So I guess we just build manufactories, some workshops here. This is not... I need a trade station. 20% dev cost plus 2 attrition for enemies here. What do I want to build on this island? I kind of want to build a fort on the island to ensure that we are always getting prosperity here. I can just build nothing too. Building nothing is an option. I can focus on building more land force limit buildings. What is the goal of this run? It is to own all of Cannor, and we are going to have a Phoenix Empire that we're going to have to contest with. Own all of Cannor as the kobolds, and preferably make Cannor be kobolds. Which is why we're going to be taking religious, and then we're going to be taking influence for that sweet cultural conversion cost, right? Unless I've just forgotten how the game works. Influence. I'm looking for influence while hovering over influence. Big brain. Big brain. Religious, religious, religious. Why am I blind? Apparently I have not woken up yet. Yeah, culture critter cost minus 15%. Is that an achievement? No. It's just a run that I wanted to do a while ago, and then... Oh, dang. It's a run that I wanted to do a while ago, and we failed, and so now we will succeed. Now we will succeed. I have a backlog of nations and runs that we need to do, so we're going to do them. All right, I think we're good to go to war with Durand now. Humiliate rival. I can even call in Dame's Crown. They could go deal with Moonhaven for me, but that means I get less money. I'm really okay with losing the money? Not really. Steel colonies? No. Again, we can't have subjects. Our subjects will be so a pain in the ass. Vanille ignored Aelantir. I don't know. They should have been kicked out by now, I thought. Maybe it's just they get kicked out soon. What's my spy network on this guy? I could make a claim and try and take land, but again, I need to take admin tech. Number one, we're getting unbalanced research. Number two, I need to get to my next idea group. So that way I can unlock religious and start going down that path. So I think we'll just humiliate here. Yeah, I'll call it Dame's Crown. I'll call in Dame's Crown. That's fine. Are you up here for any particular reason? No. Move you down, and these guys can just deal with rebels. Halflings leave. That's good. When's our truce with Bpec up? 1575. Okay. 75. Mission tree look like? It's mainly focused on converting a bunch and conquering a bunch. The mission tree has you go and taking a lot of the old empire, which we have dismantled, but I mean, why stop there, right? All right, they will get obliterated by our coastal defenses. We should probably build more heavies up. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Look at their ships. They can't stay here because they're all dying. Suffer. I'm going to go for manpower here. We are getting a little low on manpower, which I'm not a huge fan of. Like, I know why we are, but still. Oh no, Durand. Do you have all your troops in the New World? Have you made the colonizers done goof? Oh no. You fool. You poor, poor fool. Gremlin separatists. Alright, go deal with them. In before all of their troops are right here waiting for me to carpet siege towards them. Well, now I'm nervous. Now I'm concerned that's what they're doing. Am I getting outplayed by the AI? Yes! Yes, I am. I knew it. I knew it. You sneaky little Duranics. I could sense it. I could sense you hiding in the fog of war. Change your reform. We're still a settled horde, and I don't think we're going to switch. It's such a good government reform. It really is. National manpower, land force limit, land maintenance modifier, fort maintenance, fort defense, movement speed, reinforced cost reductions. I don't care about reform progress growth. I don't care about institution spread. And I don't care about diplomatic relations. Plus, I can just keep expanding this. If eventually I do want to flip into good old monarchy, we can, but like fine. Always learn the new skill. AI aware. Do we just keep this skill? Nah, I'll forget it by tomorrow. I'll forget it. Actually, I'll forget it by next war, probably. And we have sacked a place. I will pay for that professionalism. Yeah, we are pretty professional. If I do say so myself. And I do. Let's get to looting provinces that don't have any fort near them. Am I missing something? How did I declare on Durand, but his allies didn't get called in? But they're still allied? 3-mana magic state? I don't care. Though I do need to upgrade this guy level 2. Yeah, I don't care. No! Ooh, yeah, this Prince Regent is, he's gonna be sticking around for a while. AI magic, yeah, apparently. Apparently, I'm fine losing those monarch points a month. I know it's not great, but the bonuses of having this much manpower and force limit and stuff are too good for me to pass up. Spend money for stab? Why? We don't need to. Okay, Laurent has been taken. We take max money and war reps. You say no to war reps? Alright, well, we'll just sit here then. I don't want to fight these troops if I don't have to. It's a waste of my manpower. Waste of my manpower. Go here. Looting. All that's cored up. Gerudia, Thomsbridge, and Coppertown. Alright, go up there. Good job, Vanille. But Vanille got called into the war, so why didn't Moonhaven? Knowledge share from Ibavar, I will accept that. Without a doubt. Dwarves, keep them oppressed, makes them easier to culture convert later. I mean, hey, I'll just loot you, man. Like, if that's what we're doing here, I don't have a problem with that. We'll loot this province. Repeat my suggestion for paying for stab. Okay, well now it's a bit more of a reasonable suggestion. It's a bit more reasonable now. When is my truce with Laurent up? 76. Okay. We do want to take another 4 provinces off of Laurent when we can. There we go. Give me money and war reps. Thank you. Neckliff. A truce with Bpec. Do I have to wait now? No, I do not. I am no longer monstrous. This is the worst. You're telling me I have to make claims now? Ugh. Okay, build a spy network, make our way up towards Sel Maldor. They are next up on the chopping block. Durand's gonna attack Zuzurmexia. Oh no. Oh no. Boys, I think we've led to perhaps Durand looking for a little bit of revenge on kobolds. And has found it in the New World. Just saying, a little racist. Max Horde Dragonman? Yeah, we will eventually. We will eventually go for the Max Horde. How much can I get a stab out of them right now for 500? There's a 50% chance for a stab. We win these. We, in fact, do not win these. Sucks to suck. But there you go. I've invested more. Collect donations. Collect donations. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't think my troops understand the direction of move up here. It's a very complicated direction. I think I'm expecting too much of them. I don't need that. No, thank you. Brennanmore or Burrenmore, whatever it is. We can partially state that, half state it at the very least. No reason to do anything more than a half state, because again, we need to take techs. We also need this institution. We're gonna throw advancement edict on our capital. I think that'll be good. And then I can also make some claims on Durand. There we go. Let's make some claims on Laurent so we can go to war with them. Can't wait till we get Deus Volt back. Or we get Deus Volt. Oh, damn, they're at war with Grombar. Grombar's a lot of ships. A lot of ships. Okay. Make a claim, declare the war. Let's go, get in there quickly before Grombar occupies anything that I want. Alright. We're good there. I can call Dame's Crown in, so I will. Ibavar, I don't need to increase your trust because I'm going to kill you either way. So instead, give me your money. I'm such a good ally. I'm such a good ally. You two move back. You're going to go fight this stack. Grab your 10k troops for fighting and go chase them down. You can occupy this island before Grombar can. Now, Grombar is not going to be happy with us doing this piece. Because I'm going to take this island, because I don't want him to have it, because I don't want him to be able to do his mission tree. Sorry. Just the way it is. Rich has completely mortal bully point to putting money aside for the dragon. No. The dragon doesn't need the money. He's got our... He already has like a whole mountain's worth of money. He doesn't need our money too. Okay, you will accept that. It does make people mad, but I need to take the land, so... Here we go. I'm gonna court up. Why is it so expensive, though? Like, I have admin ideas. Oh, it's stated. Yeah, well, okay. Huh. That would do it. That would do it. Gwed, no longer a valid rival. Rip Bozo. Alright. Next war. Timberfort. Bpec, I guess, in 75. They're still allied to Laurent, and I need to deck Laurent. So I need their land, preferably. So I guess we're chilling. Are we chilling like villains? Let's get a claim here. Sure. Pull that back. And go Cannor subcontinent. The Cannor continent. So it is Western Cannor, Escann, Gerudia, and the Deepwoods. Which is going to be difficult because we're going to have to fight a Phoenix Empire. Wait a second. Wait a second. You've heard of Orange Catarata. You've heard of Blue Catarata. We've got a Bronze Catarata too. How many Cataratas are there? What religion is this? A Ketist. A Ketist. I don't know, another Ket thing. That's really good too. Morale of armies, mandate growth, reform progress. Damn. Oh, is this the dragon one? Is this finally the dragon one? To-do! Seems like it. Too many cats in the kitchen. That's right. That's right. Lots of all these orcs over here that are going to be a problem. Sarian has entered a golden age. Sarian is going to... Oh, it's going to suck. Because as soon as they form the Phoenix Empire, they're going to get a huge boost in power. Huge boost in power. Mushroom! Mushroom! We have Red Glader Separatists, which you can go and deal with. You can drill. You can drill. You can stay here. There we go. Just looking to embrace the institution. That's it. I can... Yeah, I can sell Cs. That's fine. There we go. That should get the institution into that province. Soon TM. Soon TM. Brings us back up over 20. As long as the cats don't start touching Cannor, that would be unfortunate. But definitely within the realm of possibility. For sure. They tend to... Well, I mean, Cannor would be quite a stretch. No, not really. They could take Eberthil. It wouldn't be that difficult for them. Okay, we're just gonna keep eliminating these smaller tags so they can't join coalitions against me. My heavy fleet is ready to rock and roll, so we're gonna send them up here to blockade. And our regent died at the age of like 24. But I did make him a general, so meh. I mean, it sucks that we're in another regency. Hopefully it doesn't go down like the last one, where I get a giant coalition against me. I will not be happy about that. Not one single bit. But I guess that just means we need to save up manpower and get ready for a big war. I still think it's dumb how you can't go to war with the true regency. Like, why? 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 Need to add Yanshin to Cannor to save our golden brothers. I'm afraid they'll have to save themselves. I can't afford to buy that down. It's on 3,000 ducats, though. Keep producing wool and fish. It's what we're good at. It's what we're good at. At some point, we will not be in a regency. Well, if we stop getting really good regents and then regents stop dying, then we'll be good. But until that point, let's get a claim on you, because I'd like to take Lysaean. Laurent, let me... 1, 2... I'd like to take claims on everything I'm going to take from Laurent, just to make it cheaper. I also really appreciate this being done. Go ahead and go Advancement Edict. I forgot. It's... The institution is spreading slowly because we're still monstrous. Everwharf. From Everwharf, I want a super long peace deal. Oreps, money, transfer your trade power. Break your alliance here. That's all I really care about. I don't want to pay for that. I don't want you to break your alliance with Goed or Bpec because you're a weak ally, and that benefits me. A regentocracy. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Right now, will you peace out? Thank you. Get black flagged. Wipe those ships and send you home. Where did I build that shipyard? Yeah, it's here. So small, Kobold. Old Poe was bigger. Old Poe also failed the run, but we will succeed. We will succeed. Delete that fort. We don't need it. Old Poe would have awoken the dragon by now. No, that's a lie. I've never thought of awakening the dragon is good for your game. It's a trap. It's a trap. I was going to say we're about to go to war with the Rent, but we sure are not. We sure are not. I need a general. Who wants to be a general? But you have higher than Admetech 3, too. I do. I hate to tell you this. I have Admetech 12. Yeah. Yeah. I do. To walk over here. Just, oh, I see how it is. I see how you come in, you start talking trash, and then you want to be a general right afterwards. Interesting. You're going to be a 0, 0, 0. Look at this bozo. Only 10 pips. Only 10 pips? Man, you gotta go back to Kobold General School. Unlike our good friend Earth Towers here, who's got 3 siege pips. Here to go. Yeah, unfortunately, you are good at combat. I'll give you that. Give you that. You drill as well. Take the national unrest. It's a lot of pips. It is a lot of pips, and I like a lot of pips. Angry human mob forms? Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck. Huh? Get your disgusting Coronite out of here. Alright? I'm not interested. That's a lot of Coronite. And they lost. They straight up lost. Just waiting to embrace the institution. We're very close on a lot of these provinces. Yeah. There's our truce with Laurent up. 2,000 ducats. Can't say I'm a huge fan on that one. Neckliff, if I threaten war, I have a Regency Council, so I can't even threaten war. I love being in a Regency Council. It's great. Woohoo! Yay! Is there anything in particular I want to take off of you? Yeah, let me claim here. You annexed Cow's Keep? How rude. What did he do to deserve to get annexed? He's just a little guy. He's a little guy hanging out. I'm going to raise autonomy here. Because I'm not going to state that up. And in fact, I'm just going to add it to a trade company right now. Nope, just kidding. Remove it immediately. I have to convert it first. But we need religious to start our conversions. Just saying. Just saying. Also, we're going to create a mega Wex here. I have 3 of 3 Diplo relations. I mean, is it worth it to go over to keep Wex out of coalitions? Nah. What's the worst that can happen? Blue Heart's going to attack Istralor. That truly is a low day for Istralor. 1 Diplo? That's 1 Diplo every month, which is 12 Diplo a year, which is a lot of Diplo points. Think about all the development that I could do. All the money I could make. Also, I can embrace institution 78 when I sell. Are we actually just like stuck? Yeah, we are. We got 3 years. We'll speed 5. Ain't nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. We're just chilling. Some of my provinces lack cores. Oh, what? They do? Pick a third rival? I have a feeling it's going to say... Oh, I can rival Goed again. Or Bpec. I'll choose Bpec because I'm going to go to war with them soon. And then I can humiliate them and get my power projection back up really high. And I can take their money. We should probably think about breaking their alliance with Laurent, though. Well, I just need Elkwood off of them. Ah, and our Esta. Guess we need to own all the small country. For this mission. Conquer the Halflings. Own literally all of the small country. Okay. Okay. The Tyrant Regent? I don't know. Okay, saving money. Let me sell my titles. Let me sell my titles. I desire the institution. How dare you? Particularists. Oh. Okay. No longer need that edict up and running. This one can stay for now. Nah. It's not gonna spread by the time that we're done here. Pearl's Edge, sure, you can have access. That's fine. Also, another good reason to stay... Oh, wait. Never mind, we're not monstrous anymore. So... Adventurers Wanted will stay forever. Oh, well. Oh, well. Should we extend our regency, guys? Who do we want to go to war with first? We can beat Goed up for money. Oh, you validated Pearl's Edge again? Why? Why? Pearl's Edge just allied both Bpec and Laurent. Pearl's Edge just wants to fight me, apparently. Like, there's no other explanation for that one. They just want to get their asses kicked. Like, I'm happy to oblige. If you extend reach and declare bar from declare war, yeah, I am. That, yeah. Yeah. That is the joke. Yeah, we can afford to stay under 20% here. Embrace institution. Take a diplotech. Take an admin tech. 2 admin techs. Wow. We're going religious next. Then I don't need to take these yet. So we might end up doing a bit of development when we get a chance. Durand and Bpec are no longer valid rivals. Huh? There's my power projection, I guess. Vertesk, they have a nice coast. Yeah, but they're allied to Goed, and they're really easy for me to beat up and take their money and just walk away. Right? Like, one of the reasons I'm doing these wars is so I can keep getting money, so I can keep building buildings. Because while our economy is better than it was in the past, with Viswall feeding into this node, it's still not great. Right? This node can become very good if you colonize, but we're not colonizing, so I'm getting my money from everyone else around me, which is making everybody else struggle a little bit to keep up with me, which is nice. Oh, yes, please. Build that. I was gonna say, yeah, soldiers' households are soon too. Real kobolds, we throw money in a hole instead of building buildings. Yes, and real kobolds can't conquer all of Cannor either. So, L. Take the inflation. Where do you want autonomy? In our old capital. I love it's also a sea of strong aristocrats, so that's cool, I guess. A goblin minister. Where do we have goblins in our country? Wait, are they up here? They are up here. Okay. You know what? Oh, cheaper advisor though? I do enjoy a bit of cheaper advisors. I do enjoy a nice cheaper advisor. It's good for the soul. And the pocketbooks, but mostly the soul. Most developed province? Probably somewhere in here. This one. 42. Goblins just green scales in disguise. Yeah, they're just weird looking kobolds when you think about it. When you think about it. After Malia Thalxa, it's probably the Visuals. Probably suddenly getting money for eyes when he finds goblins to rob. Hey, you know, it's just, it is how it is. Let's see what trait we get. Then we're going to declare this war. Not bad. Nice, 69%. Or 69 spy network. Get a claim there. And let's declare this war for, I don't know, Barrowshire. Let's kick some Laurentish butt. Because we don't use bad words here in the Poimu channel. No, 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 no. I would never say a bad word in my life. You're going to go there. And you rotate down here. Tin production against the tax meta? Well, yeah, because that's not a real thing. In terms of convert, can we start raising tolerance since minorities are good bonuses? We'll see. We're going to max out on Diplo, so we might as well. I don't like how many troops they have around here. Who can I call in? I don't really want to call in Dame's Crown, though, because they'll take money for my peace deal. 6-0. Oh, 5-3-4 consort, you say? Oh, interesting. I'm sure our heir will grow up to be nice and old and happy and will definitely rule this country one day. I'm sure of it. I'm sure that'll happen. Of course, of course, of course. As is their right. I mean, what else would happen, you know? Surely I won't turn them into a general and have them die or disinherit them. They say he is careful. And the queen is careful? Oh, bro, come on. She's going to be so careful to make sure that her son never feels the stress of ruling. That's how careful she's going to be. I need to be smarter with my sieges. I don't need to send everybody onto every siege. It's okay. Ruby Pass has fallen. To meet here, we're going to go wipe these Bpec troops. We are about to max out on mill points. So I guess we develop, because I really don't want to take tech. Once we own all this grain, we can start to develop that like crazy. All this farmland grain will be really good for buildings and such. But for right now, putting a couple points into Viswal isn't too bad. Any centers of trade to dev? I mean, I would like to get this to level 3 eventually, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you think you can just, like, group up and I somehow won't fight you? Hello? Do you know who I am? We got poor uniforms again. What is going on? Did I do something wrong? Did the universe decide that for some reason I must have poor uniforms at all times? Like, literally all the time? Because that is insane how often I'm getting that event in this run. I'm coping right now. Very hard. Because it's kind of ridiculous at this point. It's like a permanent minus 5% morale of armies. The golden age of wine. Fitting. Okay, let's get all of this land here occupied. Because we do need to grab the war goal. Since it's no longer based on battles. Because we demonsterized. Your soldiers just don't have drip. Damn, I can't believe you just said that. That's so rude. That's so rude. Even if it's true. They look good, okay? Their mothers think they are handsome boys, all right? They're fine. You know, technically speaking, kobolds don't know who their parents are because they're like, they get communally raised and they all get like, all the eggs go into like one hatchery and then they're just raised by the community. It's a whole thing. But the point still stands, okay? The point still stands. Their mother thinks they're a very handsome boy. I left all my cannons behind, just sitting there. Fatherless and drip. Bro, come on, you don't have to do that to them. You don't have to do that. They don't deserve that. All right, Bpec, I would like you to break your alliance with Laurent and with Pearl's Edge, please, and thank you. Give me your money and your war reps, and have a nice day. Yeah. You guys make your way back up here. Make sure we switch over to our combat general. Actually, do we have fire damage in our military? Yes, we do. Okay, switch over to this guy then. I thought we did. Armory Temple is becoming annoying. Okay, Grombar's killing this tag up here, whatever. Laurent, 1, 2, 3, 4. Money. War reps. I definitely don't need all these troops on a siege. That is for sure. I do want a siege general there, though. And I do want 30. Yep. Spread out. Make sure we're looting. Chase him down. Get him. Get him. Bless me. Siege of Ravenhill. Nations not directly allied to Escann shall not participate in the war. Oh, Korea is doing their mission tree. Huh. Your mother was a gnome and your father was a lizard. How dare you? How dare you? That is a inexcusable insult. Inexcusable. We got lots of money again. So I guess I might as well spend it. Bro, we're going to have so much wool and fish. Nobody in the world is going to be able to touch how much wool and how much fish we have. We are just one of a kind. Damn, Pearl's Edge just straight up abandoned their allies on this one. Like, yeah, no, sorry, dog. You're on your own. Now they will die for it. We can move back down here. Maybe our uniforms are back to made of wool instead of cloth. So, but we have cloth. We have so much cloth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 cloth. We have 1 silk province. Okay, so like we're a little fancy too. Like, we keep looting all the cloth from these guys, so I don't know. That works too. I mean, how much market share? How much market share of cloth do I have? 1%. We are part of the 1%. Look at Damefcon and Bpec are the next ones. Production leader is actually Wex. Oh, yeah. Huh, there's more cloth in here than I thought. Well, eventually it'll be us. Some impressively bad trade goods? Yeah, welcome to the Dragon Coast. Imagine how much money we'd be making if our trade goods looked like this. But no, we got cloth and we got fish. Fish. Let's go do with these rebels because they're annoying. If you take an artificer path, yeah, I know, but it didn't fit what I was trying to do here. Didn't fit what I was trying to do. And I am okay with our subpar trade goods. We'll survive. We just keep conquering our neighbors and forcing them to give us their money from their good trade goods, and then we have money. Ta-da! There's a reason Scott Mission Tree replaces all the goods? Yeah. Yeah, there is definitely a reason. You are allied to Grombar. Which I have to say, I don't appreciate Grombar allying like my natural expansion paths. Not a very good ally. 43 galleys. Do you think our heavies could take them? I doubt it. I doubt it. Naval morale of war enemies. God, wait, are you behind on tech? No, you're ahead of me on tech. Yeah, never mind. No, there ain't no way. Our ships are not leaving. No. No. Node has some solid upstream nodes, so trade isn't awful. True. There's a giant ass Grombar in the way. That tends to slow it down. Man, I miss our better CB. Better CB was so good. War score from battles. We'll just keep looting things. Actually, you need to leave. And you need to go help. Win remonsterization. True. We should return to tradition. Return to tradition. Be monster. Let me declare on anyone I want. Get rid of that. Pearl's Edge. After Rend. Yeah. Rending will fix that problem for us. Like at this point, you're just throwing troops to die. I don't know what your plan is, man, but it's not good. It's not a good plan. Also, how much defensiveness do you have? Quite a bit. Quite a bit, actually. For us to not blast through it. Our general died. And of course, it's the general that dies that's right next to the enemy. That's how it always is. It's never your general that's like chilling in the back. It's always a general that can get jumped immediately. Is this looted? Not fully. Keep on looting. Keep on looting. Save those for that. Yeah, Laurent? I will fight your navy because I know that you don't have better boats than I do. Because I sees it. I seen it. We do need to save some admin ideas for this peace deal. Or some admin tech points. Whatever they're called. Okay, the little paper and quill. Alright? Those things. Did you take defensive ideas or something? No. You do have some defense in your national ideas, though. Oh, I don't have a siege guy here. Well, that'd do it. We are about to max out on Diplo points. Which, I mean, I guess... we just make the Rivarians disappear. It's as easy as that. Boostar, you ask for a general? Yeah, I could use one. You're gonna have so many siege pips here. So many siege pips. That, I mean, 2, I'll take it. I won't complain about 2 siege pips. That's fine. Works for me. Judas, you've already died. Congratulations. I don't know. I don't know what's up with this run, but the 2 consistent things are general die fast and we have bad uniforms. That's it. You said you had too many dove points? Oh, you wanted to be an admiral? You want me to hire an admiral when I could culture? You know what? Fine. Here you go. Nice 1100. We're not even protecting trade? What? Hello? What are you doing? Upgrade those transports too. Chadmiral. 2 pip admiral, let's go. Huge. Huge. Okay, let's get down into Pearl's Edge's territory. I would really like to get Pearl's Edge out of this war. In fact, I think we're just going to go for a full peace deal on Pearl's Edge. Huh. Three consistent things. Also, our rulers cannot live. I didn't make him a general. He was very young. I don't know what to tell you. So bad, too bad, so sad. We have a 5-3-4 now that is careful. And we'll donate money to the Horde to get our stab back up after the war. Yeah? Alright, so Laurent, you give me war reps and money. Break your alliance with Laurent and with Bpec. Thank you. We can take tech. Very nice. I could upgrade my troops if I wanted to throw. I could do that. Reminder to throw money in the hole. We will. Don't you worry. We will. Once I get 1,000, that way I get a guaranteed stab. I don't want to do it unless I get guaranteed stab. How many times do I have to beat up Pearl's Edge's troops, do you think? Well, hopefully that's the last time. Oh, we already looted all this. Dang. Kobolds are too efficient at looting. How am I supposed to keep looting things if you already loot it? Loot slower. I take that back. I'm sorry. That's too far. That's basically heresy when it comes to kobolds. Loot slower. No, don't loot slower. Loot faster. More loot, more loot, more loot. Okay, that's been taken. I'm not taking this province, so we'll Go say hello to it. All right, 71% siege. About to have rebels. That's fine. Hey, I got other wars I gotta go fight, Laurent, you know? Like, I know that you think I think about you all the time, but I don't. I really don't. Got better things to do with my life than sit here and fight you forever. So, if your ally could kindly peace out. Yeah, I'm not peacing out until I get all that money. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That is 700 ducats right there. That is... I've got time. I found the time, Laurent. Congratulations. Okay, get that sieged. You move here. It's pretty much looted. Hey, there's a free stab. I no longer need to put money in the hole. Huge. What's the devastation map mode looking like here? Ugh. Ugh. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. Hey. Get your ships out of here. I'm going to build a fort here. Okay, so we are going to have to develop this. I want to build a fort here so we can keep prosperity in this state. Here, sorry, here. Are we eating the halflings? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And I own 0, so we can't take the 4 provinces in the peace deal. Cool. Cool. Yeah, because if we have 5 provinces, then we get the small country, as we found out. So we are expanding at a much slower pace. I'm gonna warn you. Don't want you getting any bright ideas. 85% on the siege, by the way. Pearl's Edge, you... War reps, money, break your alliance with Laurent. I don't care about these other alliances for now. Well, actually, no. Not worth saying in. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Take some money. Give me some more reps. Thank you. Core those up. Upgrade to sappers. We need to go deal with these rebels now. And we'll piece by piece eat away at Laurent, who is no longer a valid rival. I will rival Durand, because I don't want to rival Grombar, even though that time is quickly approaching. So either I need to use all my favors to max out our trust here, or they will probably rival me. Favors, trust, yes please. The taking of the disaster happens even after the amount of provinces drops below 5. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that question. Like if we got 5 provinces and then gave 1 away, then would it stop ticking? Is that what you're saying? Let's go take Gwed's capital state here. Yes, or one of the provinces gets purged. Ooh, I don't know. To be honest with you. Don't know. Grombar will join. If I can find some cover war to call Grombar into, though, should solve the problem. All right, punish the humans. The humans of the West have long attacked us, calling us heretics, monsters, and worse. We must rally our forces and finally bring them to the war they have long asked for. Humanity must pay, and the kobolds are here to collect. We get a claim on the Gwed area. Why are you at war with Wex? Defending against Wex in the Wex Conquest of Sinethil. Yo, we've created a Wex monster. Anyways, I'm going to ally Wex now. Because we're going to break our alliance with Dame's Crown, probably. Yeah, we don't need to be allied to Dame's Crown anymore. They are no longer strong enough for me to care about. Okay, you go to Vertesk. You immediately go to Gowetin. You come down here to help. You know how much of a chunk Grombar took out of Gwed? Yeah, took a lot. Which is why our alliance won't last very long. Like, we are going to be competing over the same exact land now, so. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Stand here, but don't engage this stack. I don't like that fight for us. It's not a good fight because they have a War Wizard. You're thinking, oh, Poe, it's the fire phase now. It's all about the fire phase. Not when you're kobolds. When you're kobolds, it don't matter. Because, well, I guess it doesn't matter. We take more fire and shock. I thought we only took more shock damage. We take fire damage, too. We're just taking damage, I guess. What do I know? Okay, spread out. Grab all this stuff. Gowetin has fallen. Let's grab the next Gwed fort. And we have to be careful about Gwed's troops attacking us, but I think they're a little bit on the run right now, so I'm not all too worried about it. To be completely honest with you. Did we ally Grombar? We were monstrous. I think we were semi-monstrous when we allied them, but yes. Yep. Okay, this peace deal. Can I get away with taking all this? Yeah, I can do that. Give me your money. Give me your war reps. More halflings are gone. They went to the little halfling farm. But they're very happy. They're very happy in the halfling farm. Even the gnolls are up here. That's embarrassing. Okay, you need to make sure that you are ready to deal with all of these rebels. So there you go. Why did I see unrest over here? I didn't. I'm going crazy. Let's upgrade our boats. And continue to build manufactories. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... No, I'm not. Don't want to pay full cores for all that. It's gonna be unfortunate. Let's group up somewhere, though, because I am a little nervous that we may get some Gwedi rebels here that will cause problems. All right, Vertesk. Once again, war reps, money. And I think it's time for you to end your alliance with Gwed. You guys have been friends for a long time, I know, but all good things must come to an end. And I think this is just one of them. Oh, never mind. Gwed has already been pieced out by Wex. Right? We'll get back to get rid of the Vertesk is still on high war enthusiasm, but they're out, so There we go. Now we can move into Ulair with some freedom. We won't get absolutely obliterated. Okay. We don't need all of our troops here. Send them back. And we still need our heavies to repair, so we won't send them over. We can do a little bit of exploring here against Gawed. How many troops does he have? Yeah, he only has 9,000. We do a little exploring as a treat. Who's next? I mean, it probably needs to be... Well, I don't necessarily want to take land. It's Durand. Durand's our next target. What? Oh. Vassal didn't move. Wait, they get to choose? The AI actually doesn't have to migrate over? Or maybe they just actually declared independence. Weird. Weird. All right, go get a border. Get on the border with Durand. Base Vassal. He was just waiting for his opportunity to get the new achievement. All right, he was waiting for me to weaken people. That way he can jump in. I'm not gonna sit there and wait for that siege. Not when I've got things to do, places to be, people to kill. Do I want to get rid of your cores on me? No, I don't really care. There we go. All right, core all that up. That does put us almost overextended for the first time in this run. You guys are apparently building things, but you are not. You still need to be converted. You can get converted as well. Yep. That's the plan. We don't he-who the humans, because that's certain death. Because then everybody hates us. But I can be a little sneaky guy. And start converting them. And then only those people will care. But those people hate me anyway, so... Eh. Also own Gawettin now, which is pretty cool. Devastate Gawed. All if I must be true. Owns Gawettin. Military power of 250. And Gawettin doesn't exist. Or I had to scorch it while we were at war. Damn. Oh well. And then we'll just wait for Gawed not to exist. It shouldn't take too long. What does it give me for completing it? A permanent claim on the Hellenic Frontier region. I mean, that is pretty nice. I'll give you that. Is Wex mad at you for converting Hellenics? No, they would be mad at me for converting Wexenarts. They only care about their primary culture. Ooh, we have to fight Westham now? I mean, whatever. Whatever. You are missing homies. I found the homies. They're over here. Over here. Wex. Gross. Imagine being from Wex. Imagine your country being named after the ruling dynasty. That's whack to me. All right. We grab this, and again, just money and war reps. I'd like you to also break your alliance with Westham. I don't like that. Makes my life way more complicated than it needs to be. More wool. More wool. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. My 3 siege general is currently sitting on a stack that is, fun fact, not sieging. Fun fact for you. You should use your siege generals on sieges. I know. It's crazy. Yeah, definitely cut this stack off. Bye-bye. You go back to Durand and keep looting it. Go grab these 2 provinces, and you stay here to help block this guy in a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have to build a fort on this province because it's so very annoying that every single rebel that wants to rise up my country has decided that this is the spot. They just have to rise up in the most inconvenient spot. Not the economy, no! No! Is Westham in another war right now? No. Like, bro. Why is it always this province? Why? I know it's because it's the highest development and stuff, but come on. Come on. You wait. Now go in. Okay, you're gonna rotate down. Oh. I see you. I see you. You can't run. I see you sneaking around. I see you dying too. Okay. That's unfortunate timing to land your troops there, my guy. Very unfortunate timing. Okay. Yep. You split up. Go grab that. How many loans does Durand have? Am I even making a dent on this guy's economy? No. No, I'm not. I just keep beating him up for 5 loans, and he's just like, whatever. Oh, hey, thanks, Grombar. Let me tell you what, we're making a lot of wool because all this money we're taking from him. So, who's the real winner here? It's me. Yeah, he does have colonies for cash. That's true. Can I start converting things yet? It's real. It's real. I can convert things. All right. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. And I'm assuming we don't have a Defender of the Faith. No. Because the game hates us. Oh my god. Midgaris, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Maybe it's time for an Inquisitor? Yeah. But my production efficiency. Who will think about the production efficiency? Okay. We need to get over to Westham's capital here. Chase them down. I'm with war with Solorian again. Dang. Go ahead and build a fort here. It's a good fort. It's urban. Can you build one on Appleton? and then we have a full fort line. Well, once we own Bpec, we'll have a full fort line. I know, bit of a jump there, but... Okay, yep, just looting all this while we wait. Run back here, kill them. I think we can probably win this. Alright, Boostar, you're up. Don't fail me now. You're getting rolled. Okay, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Our boats are just not great. Alright, we don't have any naval tradition or anything. You won't get fired for this. You may disappear, though. Sorry. You may, in fact, disappear because of this. They'll be talking about it on conspiracy podcasts until 200 years in the future. Okay, you go down here. You... I mean, thank you, Grombar, for getting rid of the rebels. You could have unsieged it, though. You know? You could have unsieged it. This province can get... Yeah, build a naval battery here. We just keep building naval batteries just to keep messing with people. They sure do have a lot of troops, but there's a distinct lack of Westum troops. Anyone else noticing that? You can go back and loot. Let me get that unsieged. Meanwhile, they're just taking massive amounts of naval attrition for trying to blockade me. It says if I get you to 10 development that you will give me another building slot, but I don't believe you. Oh, I should have believed. Okay. Well, build another one so we can keep this good to go. DHF, hello! Thank you for the 9 whole months. Catch us live stream on Twitch Baby Day. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Glad you're here. Hope your day is going terrible. Dun dun dun. Evil Poe. Dun dun dun. Unexpected. Hope your day is going well. Oh, I hope it's going well. Go ahead and loot this. Loot that. That's right. You thought I was going to be nice. No more Mr. Nice Guy. That's right. That's right. We're done with this nice guy act. Thank you, Westum. Westum, hello. You don't want to peace out. Okay. Well, once again, Westum, I've got time, man. Like, I'm not in a rush to do anything else. I'll just siege down your country. And I'll keep looting your ally. You also need fort. They're also not... Are they not devastating this province? Am I missing something? How is this not getting devastated from the blockade? Does this stop devastation from naval stuff? This was red. It was Redscale, not Greenscale. No. This is Redscale. We're doing good. A is fine. It's getting a little up there with some people, but we're not monstrous, so they don't hate us. We're kind of just waiting for Westum to peace out here so I can take them. Oh, here comes Westum's troops. They were apparently stuck somewhere. And they are back now. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Now I'm nervous about where Western troops are going to show up. Festival. Send another 100 ducats into the hole. This is definitely looted by now. Go over here. I don't know how he can not have loans, though. Like, I understand that he has colonies, but still. Still. Like, we've looted him into the ground over and over and over again. Does he have infrastructure ideas? Aristocratic ideas? Bro, he's asking to die. He wants to die. Well, since you didn't want to peace out before, now you're going to give me war reps and money, and you're going to break your alliance with Wex, and with Durand, and with Sorncost. I am not asking. This is not a request. This is a demand. It's getting looted. It's fine. You back here. Westham has a lot of his troops over here now. But it should not matter. Move towards there just in case he still doesn't want to peace out. Nope, he does. He's done. He's thrown in the towel. He says no thank you. I am but a little coward. Freaking silver families. No, he's not even a silver family anymore. He's fake Wex. Westham, whatever his name is. Alright, you give me money in war reps. Don't need to humiliate. Don't care about your allies. Thanks. We should at some point start taking land from him, but again, I want to finish our religious ideas before we start taking a lot more land. Next truce is with Bpec. Yeah, I have a claim on him though. When do we lose that? We need to do it by... Oh yeah, no, we're good. So that's the claim we'll use to declare on him. It's fine. About to max out on mill points. General Boostar is dead, so Admiral Boostar lives longer than General Boostar. Real Boostar confirmed. Real Boostar confirmed. Why do we have devastation here? That's my question. Who allowed us to have devastation here? Oh, no, no, no. Not Moon Elf. 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 Well, how mad will he really be if I culture convert one province, right? I don't actually know. How mad will he actually be? Well, only one way to find out. It's minus 100. Oh, it's just a straight up minus 100 no matter what. HF, you want to be a general? Yeah, I've got the points. Damn, okay. How do you know that so well? Interesting. Interesting how you just happen to know how much relations are lost when you... Ooh. Anybody else want a general? I can hire 3 more. And I have good army tradition right now. So I'd like to get them. He who is he who. I suppose that's true. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. CBK. Ooh, 4 siege. Nice, 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 nice. Razor, I can't wait for the 6 siege general. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? 6 siege, boom! Alright, 6 shock. I'll take it. Can't complain. And another one. Rax Spike Maker. I wonder what he does for work. Alright. Bpec is up next, so let's move our guys into position here. And we have more money to spend, so let's do so. That. Taking that religious idea. And from Bpec, we will just be taking probably these two provinces and Elkwood. So these three. Also, I was looking for an Inquisitor, wasn't I? Yeah, there we go. Get that conversion going faster. I could go down the Black Dragon path here for that core creation cost. But, like, the inflation is very nice. How many Hobbit provinces you can take? We have gotten rid of all the Hobbits again. So we are good to go. You're good to go. All right, that gets converted. Trolls want in. Okay. Truce of Dame's Crown is up. Goetti Separatists. Well, I don't think this 1K troops are going to be able to do much about that. I will gladly rival Bpec and... I don't know, Corvaria, I guess? Sure. Damn, they're actually strong. I'm just waiting for the Phoenix Empire to form at this point. We should improve with Sariend, because if we can ally Sariend, that would be a very nice grab for us. Right, enforce religious unity here. And start converting. Because our mission tree requires that we convert things. Orcish Escann? It does seem to be a pretty Orcish Escann, yes. A Coronite Orcish Escann. So I really don't want to fight them until after this age is over. Arborand's killing Goed now. That's nice. That's good for them. There's no way. There's no way that another regent died. Why can a kobold not simply live? Just live, bro. Oh my god. Can I bird this? Can I just not? That's so annoying. But I say you probably aren't going to extend this regency. But I liked the regent. The regent was really good. Oh my god, bro. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. I am once again sitting. Once again sitting here waiting. Not in a kobold's nature to live. Well, it should be. Okay. Rebellion society. Get the hell out of here, rebellions. You're not welcome here. All right. Not allowed. We're making almost 40 ducats a month from war reps. Cube. Wow, come on. Why do you make me praise the cube? We hate the cube. Praise the dragon cult. Yeah? Yeah? Praise dragon cult? All right. Praise the cube. Yes, 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 yes. Praise the cube. Because it's actually a dragon? We do a little spin on it? Cube is actually just a weird-looking dragon? Yes? We love Cube in this house? Yes, sure. Sure. Also, if people could annex Goed faster, I'd really appreciate that. I'd really appreciate that. I can't even declare in Red Glades. dude. I don't want to do it. That's going to give me a truce with them that I don't want. Where regency anyways? Yeah, you're right. We can go loot them, I guess. We can just go loot them. Get rid of that edict. Everything is the cube, and the cube is everything. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief. Huh? What? What? Huh? You're telling me that as a human, I can't marry an elf, and there could be human half-elves, but they're willing to marry a kobold? Now, hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. Is it because we're in a regency? No, because we have a kobold regency. Huh? Damn, we're gonna create some weird little kobolds over here. Monster fucker. Hey, we're not monsters anymore. What do you mean? I mean, I don't want to, but I feel like it'd be a waste not to accept it. Like, there's no really benefit for me doing so, but how often does Ibavar send a royal marriage offer to you when you're not an elf? Never. I've never seen them do that. That's a weird one. I won't lie. That's a weird one. Yep. Make sure that we are converting inside here. And apparently I can take Miltech early. For the Inno, we have 33 point. If it was 33.33, I would be tempted to not take it, but there's no point not to now. Actually, was that the right one? Yeah. How's the Horde doing? It's there. It's sitting there. Oh, it's already all looted. Hey, I came to this war to loot things. Wait a second. Wait just a second. What is a kobold supposed to do if he can't loot? What's the point? You have a fort here too? Kind of stupid plan is that? There we go. Right, now you can go here. Here and here. Loot or fish. Loot or fish. Why not both? Why can we not simply have both? Why do I have to choose between our two loves, loot and fish? Hey, look, our truce with Bpec's up. So glad that we can go to war with them. Yay! The kobolds are spreading. Oh, that's a 5622. Okay. Okay. Religious power 10%. I mean, that is nice. Yeah, we're getting our religious unity up now too, which is good. It's good. We've maxed our relations with Sariand. They still won't ally me because of distance between borders. Sucks. I see Arborani troops retreating. So let's get some participation in the war. Oh, he's going to peace out Arborand immediately, isn't he? No, don't do that. Let me loot him. Let me loot his stuff. Please, 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 please. Oh. Man, I don't like how war participation works in EU4. What do you mean I only got 143 out of 650 ducats? I sieged down his entire country by myself. I should get all of Arborand's money. All of it. Ibavar with Kobold religion, that would be legendary. I'd love to see that. Oh well, I guess we just go back to... At least it's not CK3 Crusade participation. Is there a problem with that? I always feel like in Crusades, I almost always have max participation. Then again, it's not like the AI really does well in Crusades, to put it politely. Could be worse. Could be Hoi 4 war score. You could have just stopped. Could be worse. Hoi 4. Let's go ahead and stake this up. Go there. Thank you. No reason to take Diplotep early. That's fine. Anyone want to buy my institution? No. Yeah, a lot of Crusades weren't done well. That's true. That is true. They're just following reality. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. We'll get this upgrade to level 2. Simply because I have the money on me. Doesn't hurt to do so. Oh, I need to state this. At least partially state it up. We need to build a trade building there as well. I'd love to pull all the trade power out of here. An agenda is about to expire. That's great. Luckily, we'll be able to declare the war before then. Oh my... I have to fight Westham again? Bro. Westham, how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, man? Ooh. Not good. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. No Regent Court Zealots, please. I did say I was going to contribute to the Horde, so we'll put a big investment in. It costs 1,000 crowns, but we gain a stab, which will help us convert faster. And we can do an additional 200 ducats that way. Which means now it's tiny. Woohoo. Enforce religious unity here. We can turn the edict off here. Start with this province. All right. And we're getting pretty close to finishing this. Others of the same religion and opinion with our country. That's very useful for us. There are so many other people out there that are also our religion. Yep. There's so many of them. Can we play Victory as the Rump State of Aelnar? Ah, you're a Speed 5 enjoyer where you do nothing? I respect that. I respect that. Build one thing as an OPM in Victoria 3 and just go bankrupt immediately. Alright, convert that. Imagine Emperor version of Anbennar with Dave Ashton Skies' this big world event. It'd be so cool. What do you mean Emperor version? Copium. Aelnar can still win. That is definitely Copium. That is definitely Copium. Okay, let's get a manufacturer on our capital here. Where else can I build some manufactories that might have value that I have not built yet? I mean, pretty much all the Draken Coast doesn't have manufactories. So let's get to work on that. Well, you're going to have a soldier household. But still. You can stop drilling. Bpec looks weird when all their land's connected up. Oh, our truce with Laurent is up. Shoot. Maybe you want to do the Laurent War first. Yeah, I do. I do want to do the Laurent War first. Bleak churches for manufacturing? How dare you? How dare you? Also, I don't know if our mission tree requires... No, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it requires any more temples, but yeah, we might though. But yeah, we did build most of them for government reform progress. No doubt about it. Yeah. Yeah. Can I go to war now? Oh, but if I don't do the Bpec war immediately, then I'm going to lose my CB on them. Oh, I have to own all provinces here. Ah, we're not going to complete it anyways. Who cares? Sell seas to everlasting friendship. So I wonder how long this ruler is going to live for. Probably not very long. If precedent is to be followed. But we'll see. Okay, you go for this siege. You... I don't know what I want you to do. I know that I want you to siege all this down. Guess you fall along behind. Truce with Vertesk is over. Okay, do I have my 4 siege guy here? I do. Awesome. Grab that. Poor Laurent, man. Laurent, it's time for your couple yearly beatdown. Sorry. Sorry. Actually, just go loot all that. Bring you guys all together. Armory Temple is being annoying as heck up here. Ruby Pass is 1. Move on to the next one. Build a spy network up on Bpec so we can get a claim. Vern has circumnavigated the world. Congratulations, Vern. Too bad that won't save you. There we go. Push the Armory Temple back. Then I would like 1, 2, 3. What else do I want from them? 4. Grab this. Max money. War reps. 52 war score. Not bad. You go get this stuff sieged down. Come back to loot. We can beat Laurent's boats. Boostar, you're dead. I'm so sorry. Admiral Boostar is dead, as well as General Boostar. It's a sad day for the nation of Kobildzan. Sad, sad day. Get that converted over. Inflation is at 11.66. Okay, it's all about to be fully looted. Look who's back again. Rapid development due to humans. I'd rather keep my tolerance of humans low so they're cheaper to culture convert. there. Go there. All right. Group up. That's already fully looted. Let's just get you on the border with Bpec. Get ready for this war. F? F for what? For the inflation? Nah. It's pretty good, actually, all things considered. Oh, just here. Oh, I see. No, I live. Vertesk rents out troops against me because, I don't know, people love renting out their armies, I guess. Yeah, you thought. And I am long gone now. There is no catching me. You will not be able to outrace me because we are fast. We are so fast. What's our movement speed at right now currently? 27.5%. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay, you beat them up. You reinforce. You split. You go there. He's gonna go say hello to these troops. Vertesk, you're lucky I don't immediately turn around and kill you for this. You're lucky I'm busy. But your time will come, and you will die. It is the way. I have spoken. Now, where is Vertesk going to retreat to is the question. They're going to go back into their territory or into the Aramari Temple's territory? They're going into Aramari Temple's territory. Chase them down. Okay. This has been fully converted. Look at that. You love to see it. You love to see kobolds winning. Oh, they cut off access to Madalar. Honestly, I don't care about their allies. They're not going to give me enough money for me to really... Well... So Laurent gives me 355 ducats. I should take that. It is not an insignificant amount of money. And there's Deus Volt, so we don't need that claim anymore. Deus Volt. Missionary strength and religious unity. We're going to plug that in. That's worth an admin point to me. No, it's not. Get rid of the income from vassals. Because I don't need that. And... yeah, well, let's start deleting these temples. We don't need them. We don't actually need them. Textile manufactories for all. Makes me more money. And I want that very much. Besides, we don't need temples there. They're already converted. Everyone there is super loyal to the cause. The cause of the dragons, I guess. I'm not sure what the cause is exactly, but... the cause. If I just say the cause, then they have to believe me. Okay, build that. Build that. You need one. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Good, good. Not good. Spotted. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. You have stuff. Aha. You will need to be improved upon. Okay. Just more money, I guess. Aramari Temple wants out. It's great. Move these guys back and we can start our war with Bpec. We don't need to Wait for this Laurent war to be over. Missionary works on minus 100% province. Wait, what? Huh? Am I converting something that I can't convert? Ooh, thank you. Well, I'm glad you noticed that, because I did not. Enforce religious unity. Go ahead and convert Gowed proper. Hey, Sparkly Wallflower. Blessed dragon worship, true. See, this one probably makes me feel bad for my dirty regent court Kobildzan. Did become HRE Emperor, though, so we can't play. I mean, it's just a different flavor. Different flavor of the kobolds. Still very funny. Very funny. Plus, you did become HRE Emperor, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright. 'Tis a holy war. Holy wars are good for the kobolds. You guys were fighting halflings. You don't all need to go into the siege. Once again, the game is clicking things behind the screen. Like behind what I'm doing. That's very annoying. Go ahead and shift consolidate here. And then just leave all these injured troops behind. Let them recover a bit. You get that. You swing over, start sieging down this fort. Grab these provinces. Yeah, what's up, Bpec? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh. Cool. Alright, we are really hoping that we get rid of these halflings quickly. Otherwise, I won't be able to take anything in this war. And that would suck. That would suck a lot. Well, there you go. I think I need one more province before I can take everything I need. I see you. I should probably snag Ruby Pass off Laurent in one of these wars as well. Just because it is a decent fort for us to own. Give me cheaper boats. Cheaper boats are good. Okay, Westham is here in full force this time. You've decided to cross onto the island. I gotta admit, I'm not in love with that. Damn, we really do just have this huge gap in our defenses. Yeah, build fort in Middlewood. There's just a huge gap. They can just run through. Just run through. Don't even matter. Put 3 siege guy on there. Rivergate has fallen. Let's go deal with Westham's troops. They don't have any generals, so they are in a bad spot. Unless they just run to Laurent's land, in which they can equip one. They do not. Can absolutely thrash. Okay, go deal with Necklift's troops. You move back down here. And Necklift, you won't be leaving. I'm sorry to say. Arboran offers us troops. Nope. You want to give them to me for free, I'll accept them, but I will not be paying for them. I don't want to devastate Elkwood because I'm going to be taking it. Preferably. Hopefully. Get back over here. Grombar has 93 ships. 93 ships. A not insignificant amount of shippies. Ooh, yeah, hey. If that fires, I'm not helping you. Not gonna happen. Hey, Nadius. Wait, what I miss? What? I agree. Did I miss something? Did I miss a whole conversation? Another Crusaders don't agree. Left open. Can we argue that some, let's say, more cynical, pragmatic Crusaders were able to accomplish personal goals? What? You're telling me that rulers used political institutions for their own gain? That's no, surely they didn't do that. Surely they were just there because the Pope asked them to be there, right? For God and country. Maybe not in that order, but they were there. Imagine. These troops should get wiped. Truce with Durand is up. You know what that means. Durand, I need your money. How much money am I making off of war reps currently? Damn, 27. We fell off. We fell off. Okay. Come on, Metalwood. Build that fort faster, please. Do I want to take land through Durand to get a border with Soren cost? I might. Because then I can beat Soren cost up for money. But that's a lot of dev to snake through that I don't really get a lot of value out of yet. I'd be much better off just killing the Red Glades. And maybe even Madelair. I might just want to annex Madelair. 32 development, though. Halfway to a groupie hold? Yeah. Took him a while ago, too. Good riddance. Okay. Well, we'll have to wait on that for a while. Yeah, all this Coronite stuff, we'll have to wait for a while. Regent Court, though, we can convert. We have 3 years until the next institution spawns. Do I even have a chance to spawn it, like... No, I don't. Okay. I sure do not. Not even close. Not even close. We're like 40 ducats behind. Should liberate our fellow cave-loving friends? Well, I wouldn't quite say the dwarves are going to be our friends, but I will say that we will liberate them. Yes. Yes. Sure. If that's what you want to call it, we'll liberate them. From this life. You go fight. There we go. All right, so we will be able to take everything from Bpec that we want. You need to run. So from Bpec, I want Elkwood, and I want this province. Max money and war reps. I think that's it. Yeah. Yep. It's 2 provinces. We only have 1 halfling province left. So we're... Oh, and this is only 1 halfling province, so we're good. Yeah, that'll do. Break your lines with Westham, too. It's annoying. Last time you held more land 100 years before? Yeah, and then we died. And then we died. We all forget, okay? We all forget that the last time when I did that, we died. We lost. We took the L. We don't want to take the L again, do we? No. No, we don't. We want to win. It was glorious, though. It was glorious. That is undeniable fact. It's... Uh-oh. Sorry, go ahead. I just need 1 stack to go up there and beat Goed up. The rest of you can stay down here and we can focus on Durand. Yeah. Then grab 3 dudes off of here and send you there. You want to pay for stab whenever is nice. True. In fact, we should do that again. There's really no reason for us not to stay at 3 stab. And if we do want to switch out of this, we can just donate and then immediately fill it back up. You have 70,000 troops now? Alright, you're getting a little too big for your britches here. I think it's time we start cutting you down to size. The problem is it's going to cause coalitions. But I think we need to start tearing him apart. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I didn't send my 4 siege onto the siege. You steal his colonies only when I annex him. But again, preferably I don't steal his colonies and he just declares independence. That would be the best case scenario for me. Move there, 34,000 troops. You reinforce that immediately. All right. Merchants are suffering. They'll survive. They'll survive. Now, I don't know what I want from Goed. I mean, if I'm going to take a lot of land off of Durand, then I can't really afford to beat up Goed super badly. So maybe again, we just take war reps and money. Could be worse for him. Okay, we're gonna get you two together, and then we're gonna switch over to our combat general. You go for the next siege. We should just obliterate his troops. Yeah. Ooh, 2.5% discipline, nice. Okay, spread out. Grab that. Lang! Hello! Welcome in, raiders. Appreciate you with the raid. Look at that. Boom. So fast. Shout out, so fast. Welcome in. We're just playing this kobolds today. We're just kobolding it up. Trying to conquer all of this continent. And eventually convert it all to being kobolds as well. And we are well on our way to doing so. Getting there bit by bit. How was your stream? And what were you stringing? Streaming. Stringing. That's certainly something. How mad is Ivor gonna get exactly? I do that. Have we found dragon friends? No, but we are throwing gold in a hole to find one. You're playing some Conquest TK3. Nice. Nice. You scheming? You getting the schemes done? Stabby in the night? Hey! What are you doing, Goed? You can just siege me down like that when I declared war on you? How rude. I didn't do anything to deserve that. I'm just a little guy. Just out here making money. You're a warmonger? Nice. You're playing CK3 the correct way then. Sure, murdering people's cool and all, but you know what's better? Taking their land. That's even better. Makes them feel worse. And plus, then the AI can't complain about it. All right, go wed. Money and war reps are all that I want from you. I just want to make sure you can't join coalitions. That's all. That's for you. Some money buildings. Ooh, we get training fields up and running as well. You do love to see it. Grab a 30-10 stack. Get our 3 siege. Go to Laurent. Just make sure we're moving forward here. Like, the thing is, his troops aren't a threat to us necessarily, but his colonies will eventually become very strong and will then join him in these wars, and that will be an issue. That will be an issue. One I would like to avoid, if possible. Are they like Spain? I don't know. It's hard to make a direct comparison. A lot of people compare Vassal to Spain. Durand usually dies. They get eaten by Laurent, but since we killed Laurent, well, they're doing fine. So you're welcome, Durand. And how do you repay me? Fighting back when I try and annex your land? Try and fight me when I'm trying to annex your land? What's up with that? It's this free real estate right there. That's free real estate. Sorry, I like smelled blood in the water on that one. I was like, prepare view. Halflings, I know where they are. Must annex the halflings. Laurent is the worst parts of Spain and France combined. True. They're European. Bum, bum, bum. Got him. Sorry. Make sure that we are... Wasn't I converting this? I'm pretty sure I was converting this. Talarcius, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Well, I guess we enforce religious unity here. And we start converting. Sure. We kill pair of you. Their troops at least. Well, this is really going to complicate my peace deal now. There goes the last halfling in our country. So we can take all this. Very nice. We can stop building a spy network on Laurent and instead improve with another country at the same time. Yeah, we're not going to have enough admin. Maybe we don't take any land from Durand this time then. Because I don't have any admin to core things. I could take one province. Just we take this fort away. Gotta find some food. Fair enough, Lang. Thanks again for the raid. Hope you have a good one. Rename Cow's Keep to Dragon Keep? I hate renaming provinces. I'm gonna be real with you. It's so... like, not rational. I hate renaming provinces. Which is dumb, because, like, it doesn't matter. But I don't know. I loathe it. I loathe it, so no. I will not. There we go. Laurent has been sieged. What do I want to do here? Man... like, if I want to take all this, which I do, I have so much development. The point loves renaming products such as me. I don't know why. Like, it's irrational. I know. It doesn't matter, but I just don't like it. you know what? We'll just start taking land piece by piece. Piece by piece. You see hate rename process, but your tag renames a bunch automatically. Okay, that's not what I mean. Obviously, that's not what I mean. Come on. Come on. I would like a fort in the approach, I think. Because right now we have this huge gap. But actually, if I build it here, I can keep prosperity in this state eventually. So that's probably where our next fort will go. Yeah. Gwed gets internal conflicts. Yeah, you know, that tracks. I have beaten them up quite a few times. Quite a few times. You go over here. Well, what now? Now who do I go beat up for money? Vertesk? Alright, Vertesk. I need your money and your war reps. Sorry. What's a Goed? It's these monsters that we took care of a long time ago. Don't worry, you're safe now. Make sure you have the siege general. You have the combat general. Go, spread out. And maybe like when we do these wars for money, maybe we just take like one province at a time. Just grab them one at a time. Like maybe get a border with the province of Vertesk or something here. Okay, now the province is culturally enlightened. That's the word we'll use. I am once again asking the rebels to not rise up on our province. That is our culture and religion. Please, for the love of God. It is our culture, it is our religion. Yes, there are humans and gnomes and trolls here, but it's okay. Oh, wow. Dameshead. I wonder what could have caused Dameshead to not have as much trade power as Ambicos. That's weird. That's weird. I wonder who did that. I wonder who caused those chain of events to happen. Anyways. Anyways. Oh, we're taking way too much attrition. Way too much attrition. You go deal with them. Vertesk, I want max money. I want your war reps. And I want this province. That is 111 admin points. Are we sure that I have admin ideas? Are we sure I didn't choose something that just looks like admin ideas but isn't actually admin ideas? Because damn, this is all expensive. Yeah, you two back up. You take those troops off, go into X-Swiss. Start getting that siege down. Vertesk got rich off of Big Orc. Yeah, except the orcs are in charge this time, so I'm not sure how much they actually would have made off of that. Two of a kind. I will take a cheaper commandant. For sure. I also need to start seizing land and getting, well, I don't know. I do like selling land. But for absolutism's sake, I probably want to start just seizing. At what point do you move trade capital to the Dameshead? when I have 84% control over the Dame's Head. Do you ever get? Oh, we could flip to a real government right now. We could switch. I won't, but we could. But why would I do that? We're doing great. Don't fix it if it ain't broke. Yeah, like we have enough government reform progress and everything. I can switch, but I don't want to. For estates. We're going into absolutism. I don't want estates. I don't want them. I don't need them. The only estate we need is dragons. That's it. That's all we need. What do you mean you won't peace out? Now will you peace out? Yay! Thank you. Appreciate it. Core those up. We are never going to take this admin tech. Can't really afford level 4 though. Probably only get 3 estates anyways. No, we're no longer monstrous, so we would get the adventurers and we would get the mages, but then we have to spend a bunch of crown land to make sure they both have the correct like leadership, and then we have to give the crown land to like do governing capacity stuff, and then I don't get the manpower recovery speed or the movement speed or anything else or better generals. Like right now, actually we could probably switch this. Looting speed plus 50%. Yeah, you know, I didn't even think about that. We could go for national tax. I think we're going to go for looting speed. That's what we do. We no longer need the learning by doing. Damn, maybe I should have stayed monstrous. Maybe I should have stayed monstrous. No, we needed the alliances. We made the correct calls. Who's up next? Arboran 1601. I can start beating up on Arboran for money, I guess. I don't have much else to do. I can fight Neckliffe. Never mind. Truce. Beat up Red Glades, but they've allied the Rent, so I'd rather not. And Grombar. But I can, when I declare on the Rent, I can break their alliance with Grombar. Would be a great bureaucrat or politician? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Okay, that's being converted. I still don't understand why that didn't get converted. Okay, start converting stuff down here. How close are we to our next? Really close, actually. Bpec has once again announced me as a rival. Bpec, how many times do we have to go through this, man? How many times? I keep beating you up. You can't win. Just stop. Seek help. Okay. Build a fort here in Elkwood. So that way this state will... low on manpower. He says as he goes into his next war. Rip the stream? No! Uh-oh. We're back? Yeah, I didn't even notice. No, no, no. Look, they can't beat the kobolds. And so now they've hired the gnomes to cut out my internet again. It's all full circle. It always comes back to the gnomes. Huge packet loss or Twitch failure? I don't know. Like, I didn't see any of my. I haven't dropped any frames or anything. Like, I think I don't know. But considering the history of my internet, I mean, it was probably on my side. Probably. But the gnomes simply cannot let a good kobold win. Sucks to be Gwed. No! Oh my god. Sorry. Flashing all my map modes at once on accident. Man, he's gonna... You were supposed to save me, Manpower, not lose it. Now, see what you did, Arboran? Do you see what you did there? You had an unnecessary loss of life. And people call the kobolds the bad guys. Interesting. Ignore that I declared the war. Ignore that. Ignore that. I know like to add new features to help the AI in U4, but DDoSing is maybe a feature too far. It's the only way. The only way the AI can keep up. Alright. Yeah, I'm sure Vertesk is definitely not thrilled with me doing all that I've done. I need to own Vertesk and Arca Pure Var for a better fort line on this side. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't really care. Alright. Money. War reps. Thank you. Dude, I would be unbelievably livid to live next to these kobolds. Like, they're just like, yep, we're coming to take your money. Okay, bye. That's it. They're just here to drain your coffers. Truce with Laurent is up in 1606. We have 4 years of peace that I think we're going to have here. 4 years of peace as we probably just recover our manpower, honestly. Like, I'm sure there's some more that we could fight. Actually, no, I don't think there is. I think we legitimately just need to wait. Good things come to those who wait, you know? And get rid of some rebels. Some of them can go away. You are super disloyal. It's not very nice. Not very nice at all. There we go. That is a monstrous Grombar that we are going to have to fight our way through. That's going to be rough. We're going to have to use some island stack wiping shenanigans for that one. The problem is they can just, you know, walk into my country, so maybe we have to go like take this and bait them across and do all kinds of stuff. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Ooh, my bad, Arboran. My bad. We could take Miltech super early, but I'm not going to. There's no real benefit for that. So instead... Yeah, look at that. Look at this. Look at this min-maxing. Huge. Huge. Actually, massive. Then go ahead and build a soldier's household here. It's manpower time. 72 ship fleet. I mean, it's fine. We'll just build up more heavies. What ideas did they go with? Religious, offensive, exploration, expansion. Okay. That's fine with me. What else can I spend money on? I do want to get my money buildings up first, but I think we're done with them. So it's manpower time, baby. It's manpower time. 150k manpower is simply not enough. Festivities. 1 base tax. Thank you. Look at all this manpower. Look at that. We don't even have quantity ideas. Profiteering? Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Uh-oh. They're here. Bozos. Took it till 1603. Not the true heir of your hair. I'm going to hold that over every single Sun Elf tag I see for the rest of time. That will be a problem, though. We're going to have to fight them, I would assume. I mean, it's great that Corvuria is looking strong and all, but they're going to go into the Deepwoods. They're probably going to beat Corvuria up a bit. Like, there's only so much we can do. What? Well, fuck you too. So much for 100 trust. 100 trust my ass. 100 trust will stop the AI from breaking their alliance with you. What, you get 2 claims on me and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. I don't want to have peace. Fine. Build me more heavies. How far of my force am I going? Decently far. That's going to cost a lot, but it's what it is. Well, guess we're rivaling Grombar then. Phoenix Empire, would you be willing to ally me? No, because we're not close enough. But if I got any closer to you, then you would also want my provinces, and you would then take my land. All right, if we're gonna fight Grombar soon, okay, I mean, it looks like we will. We're going to need to be prepared for that. Upgrade that to level 4. We're gonna need a level 4 fort here and a level 4 fort here. Our leader is strict. I mean, that's nice. Fair Grombar's a mystery for all that reach land. Well, sucks to suck. Sucks to suck, bozo. It's my land. I took it fair and square. First. Be faster next time. Be faster. Is one of the actually prevent them from rallying you immediately, perhaps? Or heard people say it a bunch. Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you because it didn't work there. It usually gets the job done. I mean, it's fine. It will cause coalition problems, though, for me. Like, without a doubt. Do we want to switch over and ally Sornkost, then? I will, just to keep 81,000 troops out of coalitions. No, for as much as I keep beating people up for money, they keep getting larger. I'm just saying. Maybe it's time to teach the orcs how to fund a dragon pile. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, collect donations. Making 103 ducats a month in profit. Look at that. We could expand infrastructure in here, but I don't really want to. What I would rather do is build up you to be in a full stack. And you to be in a full stack. That's like Coronite stuff is able to be converted finally. Durand has to be his arrival. Like, do I really want to start? I don't know what I'm going to do about... I don't know how we're going to go about this war. I don't know. I don't know. Did Goed get land from Arboran? Did Goed get larger? Goed definitely got larger, right? I'm not crazy. I don't think I'm crazy. Don't think so. There's our truce with the rent. All right. Immediately we go in. Because we should be able to grab almost all the small country after this. You start moving, but wait till you have your morale back, obviously, before you go all the way in there. We could enforce our religion now. I don't necessarily think I want to. I don't need that missionary strength currently. It does give us access to +1 missionaries till the end of the game, though. Yeah, let's. Well, nah. No, we're good now. We're good for now. Okay, you go fight there. You take this. We're taking this province in the war as well. So something like that, I think, is my preferred goal. Except that knowledge sharing. Like we've had to walk through this so slowly, dude. So slowly just to prevent the Halfling revolt. Well, and a giant coalition, to be fair. Go step on Gwed. And let's go get these provinces occupied. You break your alliance with Grombar and Laurent. I would take money, but I don't want a super long truce with them, so I will not. I will simply not do so. I'll be kind. They'll keep their money. All right. You... Actually, can I get you into a safer place to drill a little bit? Not really. Okay, build a ramparts here. You already have a trace. I'd have to expand. No, it's fine. Grombar has 17 heavies here. What's their naval tradition? Also, I can see the command. They're gonna have more than I will. We're gonna need an advisor. Wait, I can't see the command. Why are you telling me that I can compare myself to the command? Whack. Truce with Goed is up. Okay. Getting all that looted. Another general bites the dust. This is the peace deal I'm looking for. I don't want to fight Grombar until after this age, because they probably have the... Is it still additional shock damage for core knights? Wait, did they get rid of it? Is it not a thing anymore? Or can I just not see it for some reason? I thought that they got additional shock damage. The really busted one. Nerf to core rank, confirmed. Eh? Finally? Stopping anything with 1.35? Good. Good. Okay. That's nice. That's a good little bit of balancing. Elite half-elven gala. I don't mind tolerating half-elves because there's no culture conversion I have to do there. And a cheaper trader's nice, but I'm going to need a naval morale guy. Start building a spy network on Grombar. I do think that we should start fighting Grombar sooner rather than later. Well, we're kind of at a crossroads here. We either need to really focus on annexing everyone in Lensinor and around us, or we need to just keep beating up Lensinor for money and expand somewhere else, keeping Lensinor in a truce timer. But accepting that if we do go to war with these guys, then all of these guys are going to want to kill us. And Grombar, probably. We're converting humans for the most part. At some point, we may start to hee-hoo them, but for now, we're better off just converting them manually. But hey, like we're getting there. The kobolds are spreading. So maybe we do just start annexing Exwis and Bpec and Vertesk and Laurent and Redglade. We just start taking these guys out, accepting that we will get coalitions over here. But there's not a lot of small tags left over here. It's a lot of bigger tags. And like I have allies. For now. Is it finally the age of kobold expansion with absolutism almost here? Is it finally time? Then we just don't fight Grombar right now? I'm still gonna build a spy network on him though, just in case. Where do we have unrest? Some there. Have some there. Okay. So with our money, I think we need to start building some land enforcement buildings and more manpower buildings and really just start to scale our military up. We're also about to get admin efficiency here, which is nice. If now is the time, do I just start going crazy mode on Laurent here? Don't think so. You, yeah, break your alliances with those two. Do I need to get my warning back up on Durand? Still don't have any income because of looting war apps? We are paying 22, almost 23 ducats for knowledge sharing though. But yes. I think we might have a couple of edicts out there too. Yeah. So let's get rid of those. Don't need those lying around. I kind of want to get rid of my trade ship to maybe instead get a combat one. But I don't know. Take process is an alien tier. Well, that would That would be something. Why? I guess is my question. The goal is to take Cannor, not Elantir. Go ahead and move into here. Convert. It's simple. We eat the Kobold, tag, and Elantir. I think Durand already has. They went to war with Zerzamexia a while ago. Free the dark/gold scales from oppression. I have a feeling the dark scales are not needing to be saved. To put it simply. I have a feeling. I have a feeling that they are already long gone. Okay, we do need to keep an eye on our fort line here. This is a pretty good fort for dealing with devastation, so we'll build that up. I could get one here if I developed a bit. Yeah, build that up too. Because then it'll just leave a couple of provinces that need to be dealt with. Because I would like to get prosperity, obviously. I mean, who doesn't want to get prosperity in their country? Oh my goodness. The freaking trolls, man. Literally. Literally. There's a truce with Durand. You know what? It's time for Durand to die. I've decided. I've made a decision. I don't like what Pearl's Edge is doing here. It's time for Durand to die. Woo-hoo. Don't do it. I see you. Don't do it, Pearl's Edge. It ain't worth it. Oh, shit. He's here. He is not happy. Not happy with all of the wars I've been declaring on him. All right, Laurent. I'm going to have to convince Pearl's Edge to get out of this war if I want to be free. If I want to be free. Take Tech 17, +1 Cav Shock. That is a rather terrifying thing to see when they're running around with 14 cavalry. Only problem is Cav bad, so El Bozo. They didn't get the memo. That actually is bad, though. That's going to do a hell of a lot of damage to us. It's going to do a lot of damage. Lot of damage. All right, you need to come and help. Pearl's Edge, are you willing to leave yet? No. All right. Well, then I'll just keep sieging you down. No big deal. Don't like how he's coming back over here. Go away. Shoo shoo. You don't need to be here. You're fine. We're all good. Just west, Alright. Let's see how Durand does without their, core territory. Damn. 173% overextension. Well, let's not do that. We're not quite at that point in the run. But I will take their capital state. Yeah, I'll take this entire coastline. Overextension is just a number. Yeah, an overextension that we don't have to take yet. What? Why are you so expensive to convert? I'll convert you later. This makes more sense to me. 12? I know it's because of autonomy and development. I know why. Okay? I know why. I just don't appreciate why. Alright. Go there. I would really like for Pearl's Edge to get out of my business. Neckcliff has joined a coalition against me, huh? That is an interesting decision, Neckcliff. I won't lie. I don't know why you want to die so badly, but... Okay, that's what you really want. War reps and money from Pearl's Edge. Thank you. Now he's gonna go back and get Laurent's capital back, and then we should be good. All right, Ibavar's in with us, helping us against Bpec. Which Bpec's gonna have a very bad day when they figure out what I have planned. I tell you what. Let me tell you what. You go to Necklace Capital. You two just keep making your way over. Try to take government reform? No. You think I was lying when I said I wasn't going to take any government reforms? I was being serious. We're not switching. Alright. Take that. Very good. Take that. You two move together here. Chat demands theocracy. Chat can demand all they want. Chat can go play their own kobold game where they flip theocracy and come back and tell me how it goes. I wish you all the best of luck. But I'm not flipping to a theocracy. Been there, done that, no thanks. Next thing you know, chat's gonna be like, start purging the humans. Yeah, that doesn't go well either. You may think it will. You may think it's good. It's not. You're wrong. You're incorrect. It's not good. It's bad. Lost the siege of Barrowshire. Yeah, and that's fair. Not really up there to do anything about it. We can send a stack up to try and contest it a bit. Ibavar is hopefully going to take care of Moonhaven for me. You get that siege down. Go in this direction. If we can't have theocracy, can we have wingdings? Absolutely. That's even worse. That's even worse than a theocracy. Kobolds or masters are of baiting enemies and traps. One may even call them master baiters. You just couldn't resist it, huh? You thought of it and you're like, yeah, this is it. I gotta send it. I gotta send it. There's no other option. Bias because I'm human myself? What do you mean I'm human? What kind of bias does that give me? I think he's going to attack me. Are you sure? Yeah, I can't beat them all. Can't beat them all. Oh. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. I'm getting sloppy. I'm not paying enough attention to everything. Lost siege of Elkwood. Fuck, man. All right. Where is... Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I suppose he's being helpful. He's being helpful in his own little way. So Laurent, war reps, and money. Why are you all against giving me money now? Hey, this Laurent war was supposed to be like an in and out 20-second adventure type of deal. Now you've made it like a whole thing. Now it's just a whole thing. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hey, Brian. Admin tech check. 16, 17, 17. It's not really an admin tech check now. Now it's everybody's being annoying and deciding that even though I kept beating them up, that they have money. And I have to say, I don't appreciate that. And so, I will continue to beat them up and take their land now. We are no longer doing the beating people up for money arc. It's expansion time. It is expansion time. I can have 65 absolutism currently. Lost the siege of Castile. I don't even know what siege that is. Napes Bay. War reps. Money. Thank you. You go there. We're actually losing money for the first time ever. In a very, very long time. Oh, that's why. Well, I'm so sorry to tell you that there's a pretty good chance that these halflings are... Hello? What the fuck? 6.5 morale? Damn! Sheesh! That's a lot of morale. All right, these boys are gonna need some more help. That's a lot of morale. I'll give them that. It's so sad, though, that this is the last good war they'll ever have. Because I'm taking it all. Fuck them. They ain't getting nothing. It's Jover for the halflings. It's Jover. Is 3 expedition targets worth it over increased chance for gold mithril? Yes. Yes. The 3 expeditions is the best one. Okay, I just need to get out of this Laurent war. Start coring that all up. Durand, I think, is the next one that I really need to take out. I'm not converting something for 12 ducats a month. You're insane. Okay, get Oakwood back. Go fight them. Laurentane has fallen. Take out those troops. Okay, so Lauren, I really hate fighting you. So you're going to get rid of all your alliances here, too. You think our heavies are ready for action? I think they are. I think they are. Necklift, can I separate piece you out? No, because you're part of the coalition. Okay. Golden Age, I would need 3 trade companies. I currently have 0. But if I can build up some universities... 2, 3... Get some universities built up, then we should be good to go. And then, yes, we will. In fact, Golden Age. Okay, you take that off of Durand. You take this off of Bpec. Just kidding, go contest this. Kick some ass. Does this peace deal get Grombar involved? No. Because these guys are all Regent Court, and these guys are all Core Knight, so we'll just focus on killing these Regent Court folk, and then we'll focus on killing the Core Knights afterwards. That is a hell of a lot of boats. Mostly transports, though. But they have way more naval morale, because we just don't have the naval tradition. Yeah, bozo. Sucks to suck. Can this siege fall any slower? Any slower? There's the siege of Tornair. So Laurent, get out of my war. You know what? I'm gonna make sure that you don't ally any of these people. I want a super long truce with you. I don't even want to know that you exist for the next like 20 years. Don't even want to know. Bpec traditions, defensive mentality, the Privy Council Establishment Act, power projection. You know what? I can't be mad. I can't be mad. I have been beating up on them for like the past, since the beginning of the game. So them going defensive ideas does make sense. Does make sense. I will give them that. It won't matter, but it does make sense. Okay, we finally won that. I still don't know where that's. It's this one. It's this siege. So I still don't know where that is. Now it's time for you to die. All right. That is a 70% defensiveness here. I can't wait to own that for myself. Yippee! You go fight them. Nice. Take out those cannons. Hey, Ibavar, where are you? We got some troops up here. You have 68,000 troops. $21, 17, 20. Okay, they're just over here. I mean, I was kind of hoping that they'd go get Moonhaven out of the war, but whatever. Whatever works. Whatever works. The age of men is over. The age of kobolds has come. That's right. It is the age of kobolds. And the kobolds have decided that it's time for the halflings to cease existing. For too damn long have these halflings been a thorn in my side. And they will not be a thorn again. Okay. We just have to convince them of that first. Durand's still at minus 80 out here, thinking that they have, like, a choice, I guess? I'm not sure. Okay. That's all I got. Okay. Meanwhile, their boats still cannot touch me. Go ahead and delete this temple and build a naval battery here. That way we can start hitting their troops in the Dame's Head too, or their boats in the Dame's Head. Okay, you need to make your way down. We've won East Salt March, which means we move on to their capital. Okay. And smash. Bing, bang, boom. No more. Oh my goodness. The Yinnick Empire has formed. Clearly. Yeah, you're 30% disloyal too. Yes, the OA is disbanded. But just to be fair to myself, they asked for this. Okay? They all started joining a coalition against me, so they clearly wanted to go to war with me. Bpec, that is. Durand is just getting rolled. But Bpec clearly wanted this. Otherwise, they wouldn't have joined a coalition against me. It's just simple logic to me. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, Durand is pretty much fully occupied. Bpec. Do I want to piece out Bpec first, or do I want to piece out Durand first? Durand has more stuff that I can go loot. So, Bpec, you're done. See ya. Bozo. You're donezoed. You're donezoed. You're nothing. You're squatters in the small dwarvar, and you own. I mean, you have like 90 development here. Okay, it's fine. Tag south of Wex. It's Pashane. I don't know what it is. They have 75,000 troops, though. Oh, that Cesterande is formable. It's Cesterande formable. Yeah, I was like, who, how? But yeah. Was it what we would call a Cesterande? A large goal for us is to secure this crossing soon. Further ideas? Yeah. Fort defense, 15%, monthly autonomy change, national tax, years of separatism, dev cost, diplo rep, improve relations, can recruit female generals and +1 monarch skill, monthly monarch military skill, 10% goods produced, 10% production efficiency. Pretty good. Form for anyone on the river between Napes Bay and Einthil. Well, there you go. They have done it. They have done the formable. The formable. Bpec, no longer a valid rival. Yeah, and I don't think they'll be getting back to it anytime soon. Yeah, you can enter coalitions all you like. I don't care. Who are you allied to, Vertesk? Yeah, you just keep joining coalitions, guys. I'm sure that one day you'll actually get a full coalition going against me. Someone will pull it off. Someone is bound to pull it off. Let me tell you this. It will not be you. It will not be you. All right, you go deal with Neckliff. You go deal with Xmas. What no HRE does. Yeah. Can I sell titles? Yes, I can. Give me the monies. Barrage of the forts. We're doing violence now. Now it's just violence. I don't need to wait for anyone, for anything. If you want to join a coalition, I'll simply kill you before you join a coalition. It ain't that hard. I need to improve my allies, though. If I do not improve my allies, they will join a coalition, and then I will be in trouble. then I will be in trouble. No Golden Age. I need to build another, I think it was 2? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Another 2 universities. Thank you for reminding me. What? What the hell you doing? Whatever. That sucks, though. That's a lot of manpower that we just lost. Throw a defensive edict down. Yeah. You move north. I want to piece out of this Durand war pretty badly, but I don't want to take that much overextension. To be honest with you. Are you here with Vertesk? No, you're here with Exwis. Okay. It's fine. I've once again lost the siege of Castile because we're at the point in the game where forts don't matter. I shouldn't be assuming that forts will hold. It's always here. It's always here. That's crazy for them. That's crazy for them that they are determined for that to be the spot where I always get my rebels. I don't appreciate it. Not that they care, but I don't appreciate it. 14%. 7%. Okay, Exodus has been taken. Let's go deal with our rebels. You're going to deal with Exodus land. Get that full occupied. All right. I'm a little nervous that Grombar might deck me if my allies for some reason don't want to defend me. That would be not so great. Okay, Siege of Neckliff is completed. Let's go get my stuff back. Durand is making the gains. They are making the gains. Okay, fuck you. Made me lose my heavies because of rebels. Come on, bro. Come on. Alright, group you back up. Are we good here? Not yet. Knowledge sharing is over, so we'll be making a little bit more money now. Why does Neckliff own this? And why is it 37 develop? What the hell is going on here? 34, 35, 36? Jesus, man. 65? You guys are developing like crazy. And then you see our land. You see our land, and it's all red. It is red, 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 and it will not be changing. No, no, no. No, no, no. There's one goods produced in both the Viswalls. Our land is red. We will simply take other people's land and make it less bad. Okay. So I need... I think it's this Neckliff province. I need this. Then I want you to break your alliance with Westham, with Pearl's Edge, and with Exwis. And with Bpec. I don't want to mess with you for a long time, so just go away. Thank you. That should... Oh, Laurent has another Halfling Oh. Another small country province. Sorry. Core that up. It's fine. Bpec separatists, go take care of them. Take care of these. Okay, Dame's Crown is in with Exwis. I don't necessarily need Exwis's land, but they are... Okay, well, fuck you then. You're getting annexed. Eh, what's up? You had your chance. You had your chance to get out of this, and now you don't. You've lost it. Chance gone. Hope you enjoy dying. I do have to keep an eye on my manpower, though. They're getting a little low on it. Really, it was from 2 bad fights that I should have been paying more attention. Chase him down. Do not let Dame's Crown leave alive. Durand still not willing to peace out. Go take out these rebels. Move down here. How are their colonies feeling? They're still feeling loyal, which is insane. I mean, they still have 82,000 troops, to be fair. They're all in the New World. Time-honored poignant tradition of he who in the undesirables. Just the halflings. Just the halflings, which, to be fair, are these provinces always halfling? Maybe they are. Is this province always halfling? Like, I'm not saying they're he-whoing humans, because they clearly aren't, but... You fighting Vern? Yep. Yep. I sure am. I don't know which war they're involved in, but yes. You know what would be nice right now? A Grombar ally. That'd be kind of huge. Alright. I'm not sure we're going to do a Dame's Crown. You are a lot of wars. Really, I just want to get you out of this war. Like, that's literally it. I just want you out. Yeah, rip Ibavar. Yeah, you get up here to help out. I am once again sieging down this province. Yeah, Ibavar's out. Shit. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. They're gonna join against me now. Right? I thought it was 30%. Is it 25% they can't join? Don't know. Guess we'll find out. Hee hee. Woohoo. Just keep sieging. Surely Ibavar values our friendship enough. Surely. We'll do with rebels. Don't play Celeste yet. Only about a half to 2/3 of the rending is implemented. Okay. And that does kind of screw up what I was planning to do next, but it's fine. There are other runs we can do. I've sieged down this province for, I think, the 3rd time in this war? 3rd, 4th time in this war? Something like that. I hope they're all enjoying this naval attrition I'm giving them. How many sailors does Durand have? I mean, it's probably enough. Oh, I have no manpower. Navies. War enemies. Nope. We are draining all of Durand's sailors away. Okay, you... Give me all that. There we go. So that will significantly weaken Durand. We've taken their main trading ports where they collect all of their money. Soren cost will take a lot more now, which, I mean, has its ups and downs. Soren cost is going to break their alliance with me. We may have to fight a coalition war here because all of Cannor is beginning to realize that we are a giant threat to them. Which, like, yeah, duh. Obviously. You dummies. I've been a threat from the beginning. Would love a Phoenix Empire ally, though. So let's start improving with them. We do have to be careful about Grombar joining. If Grombar joins the coalition, we're in for a bad day. Okay, let's not have you take an attrition here. Move to Durand. The Siege of High Harbor. Go to the next one. Somebody give this poor man some more cannons. Hey, Dame's Crown, how do you enjoy my my naval battery? I hope you like it. There's our golden age. Rothcross is taken. I mean, I kind of want war reps and money out of these guys. I'm not gonna lie. Can I afford to have a white peace with them? I suppose is the next question. It would distract me from my Laurent war, but Laurent's not really a problem anymore. Oh, he allied Bpec. Why? Stop it. It's actually fine. It resets our truce with him. But he did ally Pearl's Edge, and I'm sick and tired of fighting Pearl's Edge. It does keep him in a truce, though. I could ally Keterata. I'd rather ally... well, actually, maybe I would rather ally Keterata than the Phoenix Empire. No, we're not he who in the humans. No. Just the halflings. For now. So that means that I'd have to go to war again. He has so many forts over here, too. Does he have any other unfortunate alliances for me? Not really. Dragon Worshipping Cat is a good ally for little dragons. That's true. That's true. Can I get away with full annexing Laurent here? No. That's not Laurent. That's also Vertesk. But no, I can't. I can take this, though. And some money. There we go. That should make sure the Vertesk can't really recover much. And then we just have this X-Swiss 271 overextension. Hee hee. Tee-hee. Troops are deserting? Well, I don't have any manpower anyways, so it doesn't matter to me. I do want to kill X-Swiss here. Give me that inflation guy. As long as I can keep these two on my side and pivot over to a Keterata alliance instead of Sornkost, we might be okay. We're going to have to fight Sornkost, though, when our truce is up. They've got too many troops to just leave around to join a coalition. So we really need to be at peace here so I can recover my manpower. And once I get Durand out of the war, then we should be good to do that. More particularists. There's more of them. There's more. Just using Phoenix and Catarata. I'll take Catarata. Queen of the People? I mean, we're 34. I'll take it. Well, the Siege of Aramar. You step there. Can't go there yet. Make sure we're looting. Next siege. Can I just walk onto his capital? Because that might convince him to leave. Give me my monies. Monies, war reps. Break your alliance with the CTC. Just because it'll be hard for me to get all the war score I need if you keep... Well, no, keep it. It's easier for me to deal with that. Don't take any land. Okay. Which leaves just X-Wis, who will not peace out, which is fine. I can bring people back and we can start recovering some manpower. Yes. Yes. The kobolds must expand. Kobolds will grow larger. Join coalitions all you want. I don't care. Bozos. Actually, I mean, I do care. Don't get me wrong. I do care. But there's not much I can do about it at this moment in time because, unfortunately, we are super out of manpower. So that kind of has to be fixed. In fact, let's go to our capital and turn on advancement. I meant enlistment. We'll increase enlistment here. We gotta stop staying at this war. My brain's fried. Put my heir in charge. We are gonna have some rebels down here. Looks like they're even thinking about rising up way up here. What's up with that? That you walk down to Durand, who still has 81,000 troops, by the way. But we keep beating him up. His colonies are eventually gonna say, no way, Jose, I'm out of here. Also, is this gonna add? No, that's fine. You know what this playthrough needs right now? You more regencies? No. 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 No, no. Don't say that. Don't you dare. But you know what it does need for us to complete this mission now? Enforce our religion. Though some have been brought into the true faith, many remain misguided, seeing us fools, worshipping a delusion. We must show them that ours is the true faith, and that the time of Maliath is soon upon us. If we must kill their gods in the process, so be it. 25 years, plus on missionaries, 5% missionary strength, minus 10% missionary maintenance cost. And we can build the Dragon Temple. While we know ours to be the true faith, where Maliath is honored in shacks and caves, the false deities are praised in vast, opulent halls. We must right this wrong. Atop the highest point of the Dragon Peaks, we shall build a temple grander than all others, to proclaim to all of Cannor the glory of the Dragon Father. We do lose 200 admin points here, which I'm not too thrilled with, so maybe we don't do that yet. Maybe we don't click that yet. Yeah, we just convert other things. Because we're going to need those admin points. We gonna need them. We gonna need them. The halflings are fleeing. And then once we control over all this, then we bring all our trade from the Dragon Coast into Anbennar, and then we make tons of money. Okay, there's our truce with the Red Glades up. So you know what that means. It's time for more war. It's time for more war. We simply cannot stop. Not now. Can't stop now. Now we gotta go all in on this one. No manpower be damned. Okay, so 2 troops there. Has Ibavar broken alliance with you? No, not yet. They also don't care that I culture converted Moon Elf, which is odd. We still have a royal marriage though, so that's huge. Incompatible biology. Wex is probably going to break their alliance with us relatively soon. Why do you hate me so much? You don't. You just don't love me. Okay. Still say no. We're still going to siege down Gibbard before they're willing to admit their flaws, their faults. That's okay. We will show them that they are misguided. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We will show them the truth of the Dragon Father. Whether they want to see it or not. Get rid of this temple in Bpec and build me a naval battery. Because, I mean, we've taken away almost all of Durand's sailors. In the next war with Durand, we'll take this province, and then they won't have any coastal province left in Cannor, which should absolutely destroy them. Peace Exodus Gibbard has fallen. That it has. What if I told you I was going to wait until these are done pouring? Because that would be the reasonable thing to do. It'd be a very reasonable thing to do. Yeah, we can loot all of this. Now, how much is this going to be? Damn. That even gets Grombar in, so we might not be able to annex the Red Glades here. It may be that we just take max war score of money, breaking alliances, canceling rivalries, just to make sure they don't join coalitions. A is just a number? Sure, yeah, A is just a number. Haha, funny. Funny, funny, funny. Until it's not. Until it's not just a number. And I die. And fun fact, I don't want to die. I know. It's crazy. But I don't really want to die. We're deleting that ship. And we're building a new flagship right here. Flagship cannons, fleet morale, and fleet engagement with. Actually, get rid of the flagship cannons and go movement speed. Yeah. Build that up. We're going to need it. Well, need is a strong word. I want it. Which is the same thing, really. Damn. There's a lot of loot around here. Alright, Siege of Glade Gate is over. Okay. Well. Guess we wait, just gain manpower back. Yeah. We'll just sit here and chill. It's fine. There's our overextension gone, so we can now peace out Exwis here. Doesn't quite bring Grombar in. No more Exwis allowed. Huh. Well, that was unexpected. We got a colony, boys. Wait a second. Huh? What? How? Why are they our religion? Did something change and I'm not aware that, like, colonies, when you annex them, become your religion? Why are they monstrous? I have so many questions. Alright, well. Damn, okay. They're never going to be loyal, but it's okay. Corvuria has entered into the coalition. Actually, that coalition might fire. Okay, I'm not taking your land because that's not going to happen. Money, war reps. Man, I don't want to just leave you to join a coalition against me soon, though. Right, but I have to be ready for this Sorncost war in 2 years. Not everyone. Grombar is not yet in the coalition. Grombar is not yet in the coalition, and that's a lot of dudes. But yeah, I do want to ally Catarata. So I think we're just going to take the money and the war reps, and we're going to go. And then we're going to get ready for this war. We ally Catarata. You say no. I mean, actually, I don't have to choose between them. They're not even rivaled. Most well-behaved Phoenix Empire and Catarata ever. They're like, yes, we have land that we want of each other's, but we realize and recognize that perhaps it is best for us to both be peaceful with each other in the hopes of creating a stable bulwar and Salahad or Sarhal, Mother Sorrow, whatever it is. Why is Cat Waste brown? Because they worship dragons. That's why. It's bronze, by the way. It's definitely bronze. Okay. We need to go through and check all these forts. Yeah, see, like this farmlands fort, I'm not a huge fan of. But we'll keep it for now until I get a better fort built, like here, or even here. Mountains. Yeah, I mean, our truce with Pearl's Edge is gonna, our truce with Pearl's Edge is up, but they're allied to Laurent, so it won't matter. And our truce with Sorncost is up in 2 years, so we have 2 years to recover some manpower, and then we go again. We go again. Ooh, yeah. Buy that corruption down. More, please. And in the meantime, we can just keep converting and chilling and doing good. Like, I mean, you can all be mad as much as you want, but I think we're relatively close to breaking through this here. If we can just secure this land. No, well, by the time we do that, Wex will betray us. Betray us is a strong word. Wex will no longer be allied to us. Then we'll have to do with the Grombar. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're in a strong position. We could honestly also just kind of wait for a lot of this aid to tick off too. Well, I'm not waiting 50 years. I ain't waiting 50 years. That's not happening. We're just going to keep killing people. All right, but I think that's it for today. Good stream, everybody. Good stream. Good progress. We've taken this small country. Bpec is no longer a problem for us. They do slow in all this, but it's fine. There are probably still 2 wars. Yeah. What's manpower? We gain 2,381 manpower a month. So by the time we get back to what we're Sorncost, We should have some of it back. It is unfortunate that we have to fight Westham as well as Sorncost. But it's fine. I don't know if Wex would be willing to join me here. No, they won't fight with. They won't do religious wars with me because I'm a heathen. Oh. Who cares? Who cares if I'm a heathen and they're heretics? Look. Yeah, Wex is Cornite. Wex is Cornite. You shouldn't care, Wex. It should be fine. Alright, let's see. Who is live right now that we can raid? Let's see if there's anyone out there playing some Anbennar. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see here. I'm so slow. I'm feeling old today. I click at the buttons real slow.
Yeah, no,
Let's see. Any Anbennar? No Anbennarians out there today. That's okay. We can raid Simus. Who doesn't love raiding Simus? I love raiding Simus. He's playing some more War Tales. So I will send you guys on over to him. Thank you all for being here, hanging out. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the follows and subs today. You guys are awesome. I mean, you're awesome either way, but you're even more awesome if you follow. Ah, look at that. Yes, big brain. But that's going to be it for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.